I hope I can get back to the Oasis because I'm getting turned around here. Hello, Oasis! I'm going to save! Save point I can get to eventually. Run straight through the desert. Ah! I'm still missing some chests, but honestly, I don't know where they are, and I don't know if I really want to try it. I found Patty's weapon, that's all that matters. So I feel like Yuri had a weapon out here too. Hold on a second. Yeah, I think I'm missing a weapon. I'm gonna do the thing. Just items, it's fine, but if I'm missing some weapons, I'm gonna go back and try and find them. Desert. Come on. I want repeat on my map, though. Yeah, the Flamberg, I'm missing it. Find it. It's all the way. It's in the back of the first area. What? Why can't I go back now? Ah! I can't go back! Are you serious? Oh, this game! That's rude! I think I'm missing a Flamberg and another weapon. Why would this game... I hate this. How dare you hold me hostage, game? Oh, alright.
Hey, I've kind of got something important to say.
What a coincidence. I had something I wanted to say too. Let's get out of this desert!
Is that all you got to say? I think we should be enjoying this hot, sandy landscape myself.
How could you possibly enjoy this? We have to get out of this desert.
Let's hurry and get out of here.
Judith, back me up here.
We need to get out of here.
Hey! How pathetic. I guess we ought to hurry up and decide whether to go back or press on.
The desert says I can't go back, so I think we need to go forward. I'm gonna go find the other save point before I actually, like, fight with something. No. Going up seems a little dangerous. Let's go this way. Or I just run into bats. That's cool.
Battle mode activated! Lucky bomb!
Shining face!
Purity! Splash! I found your weak spot!
it!
Of innocent waters.
Oh, power that tries soul
Sharpened
shine.
rage. Run through that which blocks our future.
Oh, power that tries soul shine. Photon! Wallace! Cavalry!
Dragon!
Strength
Grant them
and
thy
Diamond Blade!
undefiled purity.
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Sand and bones, cacti and treasure chests, the sky and the wind and the sun.
It just keeps going on and on.
At least we got a clear view of what's around us.
Talk tough all you want, but it's pretty obvious you kids aren't doing too well. Just because you got a clear view doesn't mean you can't get lost.
We're not lost.
But you know, I'll pass on us going missing while we're trying to find something.
But turning back now would be a big pain, wouldn't it?
We might be in trouble if we don't go back.
Don't you think we should make a decision soon before things get any worse?
We obviously need to do something, but I'm not convinced the old man can make it.
Insert Patty! Watch it! Look at that, Patty actually gets to have one scene with Troy Baker. Oh shit, I think I had the wrong... Oops. Oh, alright, I guess we're using
Something
Patty.
isn't right. Be on your guard. That's not Phaeroh.
Yeah, there's something different about that voice.
Hey!
What the? It's disgusting.
Using a decoy to sneak up on us? What a cowardly monster!
I've never seen a monster like that!
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
Even Repeat's frightened. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here!
It's coming this way.
Damn, looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two!
I wanted Judith for this fight, but this is fine, I'll deal with it.
What is this thing?
I don't want to deal with it if we don't have to. Come on, guys. Fight.
Heat! Who cares about a little heat?
Nurse of innocent waters. I found your weak spot. Spread thy brain snare and deliver my enemies soul shine. Photon.
Cocky bomb!
Caprice of innocent waters.
Try soul shine.
Photon. Grant them thy undefiled purity.
Splash! Chance will take its course!
Fire. Oh, flickering blaze, burn. Fireball. I found your weak spot.
Cocky bomb!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Caprice of innocent
Wait, am I on auto now? Oh no, I'm not.
waters. I found your weak spot. Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash.
Oh, jeez, how do I do that?
That's no good.
Starstroke. Pow hammer.
You've learned a bit.
Oh dear.
I'm fine.
I'm not sure if I can get the secret mission.
You've learned a bit.
That's an attack.
You've learned a bit. You've learned a bit.
I'm okay. Holy power.
Get out your orb, you piece of shit.
First aid.
I'm not finished.
Oh, brilliant angel. Oh, man. I'm
You've
okay.
learned a bit.
I'm fine.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Okay, never mind. I went over here.
Nurse! I'm fine. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Someone protect me while I'm casting.
You've learned a bit.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. I'm fine. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
Trick, trick.
Take this!
Oh yeah, that'll help. Definitely. Over here. Ah! Ah! Kill it!
You've learned a bit. Come and face me.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should use Rita's
Oh, brilliant
tractor
angels,
beam.
grant us your
Good idea. Except Rita's dying.
favor. Help me out here. Nurse!
Asher!
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Do your thing already. He doesn't wanna.
Ready?
Holy power, come to me.
All right.
First aid started. I'm not finished.
I'm like not doing anything because I'm just waiting.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
Learned a bit.
Hi! I don't want to do this.
Face me.
Can I give up?
Angels, grant us your favor. I'm not finished.
Hey, Outbreaker! Did you give up on using your orb or what?
Asher Edge!
I'm okay.
Learned a bit.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I think the Outbreaker just gave up.
Foul affliction, big up. Recover. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
I'm not done yet.
Nurse!
All right. All right.
I am so good.
Oh shit! Whoops!
Brilliant
Oh
angels, grant us
no.
your favor. Tractor beam. Nurse!
I didn't mean to do that.
Ready? Tractor beam. Now, Phaeroh. Feel that your weak spot. Oh, flickering blaze.
Oh shit! No, he's doing it now! I hate this! I'm mad.
Spread thy alluring snare.
I meant to save that over limit for when he actually, you know, does the thing.
You've learned a bit.
Well,
Okay.
Come and face me.
Holy power, come to
I'm
me.
so mad.
First aid. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You've learned a bit.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Come and face me.
Nurse!
You've learned a bit.
give me one bar.
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. I'm using this.
All right.
Nurse! I thought we were dead. It's not over yet.
You've learned a bit.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
All right, I'm on it.
Ready?
I'm okay.
Come and face me. Trick, trick.
Holy power, come to me. First aid.
Truck, you've learned
Oh,
a bit.
brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Ready?
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Holy power, come to me.
Oh shit!
First
God damn it!
So gonna make you hurt. Ready? Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your
It
favor.
again.
Nurse.
God damn it, I hate this. Can the AIs just be smart and actually hit it for me? I'm bad at this now.
Okay.
I used to be able to do it, but now I can't. I'm just mad.
Come and face me. Oh, flickering blaze, burn. Fireball. I'm not
No
finished.
good. No good. No
Oh,
good.
brilliant angels,
I
grant
hate
us your
this!
learned a bit. Oh, brilliant angels, I'm not finished. Ready? Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. How could this happen? Nurse. How about
Thanks.
Alright, I'm just not gonna taunt or anything and just wait.
You're gone.
I should be.
Oh, brilliant angel. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse.
Oh!
I am so gonna make you hurt. Ready? Tractor beam. Ready?
Come on.
Nope.
Tractor beam.
No
I'm not
good.
finished. You've learned a bit. Fireball. That's no good.
Yeah, this is why I wanted freaking Judith, but I just wasn't thinking about it.
Is that your best? I'm not finished.
I'm gonna have to make another save or something with this. I already missed Zoggy's because he didn't want to put up. You know the one where he has to like have his arm up and you don't touch him when he does that? Yeah, he wouldn't do that. Like he would not put up his arm at all.
Risky. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse.
Take this. I'll blow you away. Sever. Draconian slash. Shining face. Dragon sword.
Yeah, that's the only other secret mission I'm missing is that one because, yeah, Zoggy just would not put up his arm.
Face. Take this. Draconian slash. Gotcha.
What hit point? Boom! I don't care!
I guess we got it, but
Oh, I'm so tired. Come on, snap out of it.
I actually got Zoggy off the boat. It took me only 2 tries to get it. Fuck that, I'm not doing this anymore. I'll just come back to it later. Ah! I'll come back to it another time. Pain in the
it
ass.
vanished.
What's this?
Like, it doesn't help you can't target the thing, so it's like,
I can't go on.
Rita. Carol.
I need, like, Rita's tidal wave or something.
The more simmering, dizzying heat and grilling mollusks.
I'm afraid even I can't take any more.
This isn't good. What? A town? That dragon from the Wizened of Kados. Go ahead. Hope you choke on my bones. We collapsed in the desert. And this can't be heaven. Where are we?
First, the Wonder Chef. Okay. I found stuff unintentionally. The seal and Franks! Look at that Tales of the Abyss reference!
Good morning.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
Patty! Oh, Yuri just gives her a pet pet.
Oh, Yuri, are you feeling better now?
Yeah. How about you guys? Are you alright?
Yes, it would seem that way.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who. I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Katos.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything. And that monster must have saved us or something. A monster saved us? I can't believe that.
Was it just a mirage then? So what's the story? Where exactly are we?
A kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle... Oh, you mean the old man.
There's no barrier here. This town is weird. I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here!
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it.
I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Phaeroh's feathers.
But why would that monster have one of Phaeroh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
Oh, look at Rapide! He was so worried.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm. It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters? It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Phaeroh that way as well.
I agree.
Aw, Patty got to share another scene with Troy Baker. Spooky Oasis town. Let's go.
What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
Things like that, it'll happen again. I like things because items for a goddamn have vegetables?
So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Phaeroh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Think about it though, Phaeroh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time. Tracking him down will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible.
We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
That box.
Do you know something about this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
Of course. Raven.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
Yeah, that makes absolutely no sense.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Do you know about the Clear Seal Crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box? Wow, is this the Clear Seal Crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert. A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmede Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the Clear Seal Crystal was needed to create the barrier, so Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Thing is
Wait,
not right.
This sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
They say that history repeats itself, but who really knows?
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
Really?
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
So offended.
Excuse me.
That's not the sage.
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
Troy Baker, Grant George, Troy Baker, let's go. Oh my god, man.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia. Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock!
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Phaeroh nearby.
How do you know of Phaeroh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Phaeroh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelakea despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Endelakea, you mean Phaeroh?
That is correct.
But what would the Endelakea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Endelakea themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Phaeroh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Phaeroh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Regay, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Endelakea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Phaeroh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Krene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Thanks,
Where
Duke.
do you get off?
Rita.
Thanks, Duke. You're a real pal.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon.
So there, you know the dungeon Zade, right? So in the PS, actually a dungeon, an extra dungeon underneath Zade, and it gets really deep into the details on the Child of the Full Moon, and it's kind of messed up what happened to them.
Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Kinda took that remaining to protect the Earth a little too literal.
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the Child of the Full Moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
I have nothing left to say to you.
you're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
I don't know how I feel about the whole...
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we'd collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
I appreciate these...
We weren't able to find Phaeroh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk's city. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Sounds like a Harvest Moon simulator game.
Well, either way,
Well, instead of farming, you're building a city, like The Sims or something.
we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Or no, like Civilization, those games.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrali's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrist, even.
Yes.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica, Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Phaeroh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
So you weren't able to meet Phaeroh after all?
But I learned about some very important things. The Child of the Full Moon, and the Antilocheia.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Phaeroh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Phaeroh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilocheia, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Phaeroh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Would you like a skewer?
Where are all these skewers coming from? You just pulled that from your butt, Patty. I'm not sure how if that's a good...
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Eifried. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Eifried was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Eifried told you your name?
That's my oldest memory.
Hmm.
Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Bright-eyed Dave! I think that's everyone. Raven, Phaeroh, Shiv, Estelle, Patty, yeah, and only 50 gold to rest here! I wish, like, all the inns were this cheap.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength.
What?! Oh, God! Sorry, that threw me off!
We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crane and the Wizened of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
You know what? We'll chalk it up to it was so hot in the desert, his throat was so parched he couldn't talk normally.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Antilocheia hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Phaeroh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Phaeroh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Antilocheia, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wizened of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
I want this flag! But where do I get 8-man coats? But I still... Yeah, there's the Flameberg. I'm gonna see if I can find it in the desert, since I'm coming back through anyway. But I went through Emmett Hill and didn't get... Oh, you know what? Why would I do that? I'm just gonna leave map and go around the other.
Battle mode activated! Full power that tries soul shine! Photon! Lucky bomb! Oh, power that tries soul shine! Dragon Sword!
Strike thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Photon! You're dead! Finish you! Oh, power!
All right, here we go.
Yay!
Okay, but I require some high-fiving from... Wait.
Wow, the days just fly by.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Oh, I've just been thinking about how strong we've grown without even realizing it.
That's because we have terrible luck.
What does getting stronger have to do with having bad luck?
We keep running into one mess after another. The Empire, the guilds, everybody hates us. So all this bad luck made us fight, and so we got stronger.
Is that really luck?
It's all right, Carol. As we travel, the winds of luck are little by little turning in our favor.
Exactly. Luck just flies by too, like the wind.
Yuri, you're kind of missing the point.
Thanks, Yuri. Thanks. Oh, no. Desert is far too vast for its own good.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted. Kumor!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Phaeroh!
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Phaeroh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient. You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
Carol!
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumore, everyone is aboard.
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone with you.
Carol. Don't worry. That young man is very capable.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Thank you again for all your help.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while. Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Uh-oh. Yuri's got ideas! He's got ideas! Let's find some stuff. Without getting attacked. Thank God we don't have to do the mechanic anymore!
Let's work together.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, power that tries souls shine.
Let them thy undefiled purity. Splash! I found your weak spot.
Die!
Starstroke.
Grant them thy undefiled purity. Splash! Don't get in our way.
There it is. Southwest side of the map.
Oh, what to do?
Is there a problem?
I'll die if I can't take a shower once a day. And in a dry old desert like this?
Really? Rita, you have to do something!
Huh. Idiot. She'll be fine. It's not like she's a flower. Going without a shower won't kill you. It's been 10 days since I last showered, actually.
It's been that long? I'd be on my deathbed if I were you.
I sense a faint but pleasant scent coming from you, Rita.
I've got it! Rita's not a flower, she's a prickly cactus! Die!
Oh shit, no!
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Destruction field! Hey! Die! I'll finish you! You're done!
Grant them thy
Hey! Die!
Hellhammer! That's a dirty trick!
Hey! Severing Bang!
caprice of innocent waters!
Oh, source of illness, be gone!
Oh, sharpened rage!
Dispatch! Guardian angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
Shining
Stop thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me!
Those flying enemies, they don't actually land on the ground when they fall over.
You're dead! I'm just getting started. Yeah, I feel good.
Let's eliminate them!
Shining Fang!
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Shining Fang!
Ordain of this modest land!
Destruction!
Stormblast!
Ow.
All right, here we go! Yay! Finish that one!
We sure have fought a lot of monsters.
Yes, I thought by now they might be more scarce, but...
That sounds like something you'd think, Estelle.
If we could wipe out all the monsters ourselves, we wouldn't need anything like barriers anymore.
But why are there monsters anyway?
So that people can defeat them, of course.
I think that's a little extreme.
Well, that's the only thing they're good for. I wonder... It seems there would be some good reason why they exist.
There's no use thinking too hard about it. Get started on that train of thought, and you'll soon be asking yourself why humans exist.
Yes, that's a good question, too.
There you go, making things more complicated, old man.
I was trying to get you to stop thinking about these things, not think about them more.
Thanks, Raven. There it is. I see it. I see it. Ha ha. Oh, thank God, it is a stealth weapon too. Awesome.
It's so hot.
That's because Rita keeps using all that fire magic.
It doesn't have anything to do with my magic. The desert's just hot!
Ah! Whatever. It's just really hot.
What? Are you saying I should stop?
I guess we're saying it'd be real nice if you would.
I won't stop.
Huh?
I won't stop. I like it!
Aren't you hot too? Come on.
I'm hot, but using the magic makes me feel so good that I forget all about being hot, all right?
Oh, Rita's nuts!
Oh. Oh. Okay.
What a pain! They're everywhere! Oh, din of this modest land! Stormblast! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash! I found.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
Faye! Dragon Sword!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Take this! This is bad.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us. I don't feel good.
Damn it!
Maybe I can heal you.
Or I could just die. That's
Bring them down from the abyss of death.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, it went through! The race got through!
Oh, brilliant.
Dragon Slash! Shining Fang! Dragon Sword! Oh, this is bad. Take this! Alright, who's next? Fang! Shining Eagle!
This is dangerous.
Shining Fang!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nerd!
Fang!
Bad, bad, bad.
Shining Fang!
Holy power, come to me. Holy power, come to me. First aid.
We're done.
And then Yuri fails to make curry.
I'm not done yet.
A new skill under my belt.
It's okay, we learned a lot of things.
We made it out of the desert without getting lost.
We didn't bump into that strange monster either. The traps in the desert had to be that creature's doing.
I've never heard of a monster with that sort of ability.
As I recall, when the creature vanished, a feather fell from the sky.
A Pharaoh's feather?
Do you think there might be some connection?
Perhaps it was a talisman to keep us on the right path.
The feather was there. Getting lost could be related to the Phaeroh after all.
Okay, whatever. I got the items. I died. It's okay. We leveled up. We learned things. We're going to town. We're gonna go to the inn, take a nap. Everything will be fine. Do I go to the... Let's not rest just yet. Got an item, all is good, now we can go right.
Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Phaeroh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Heliord!
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita.
Don't you want to know what the Entelikeia is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Bellius for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
If only Flynn were here.
I mean, Yuri's new voice actor says LeBlanc instead of LeBlanc, even though there's an E in his name. Like, and then I played it in the Japanese version, and the Japanese guy says LeBlanc too, and I'm just like, is it LeBlanc or LeBlanc?
Flynn? But where is he?
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill two birds with one stone, huh?
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
Oh, don't you put ideas in his head. Gotta do the thing. Gotta go do the thing. If I remember correctly, the PS3 version of the scene kind of made it even darker.
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
Oh, Yuri! What kind of piece of armor is that anyway?
No! Yuri, it's you! What are you doing here? Someone come quick! You would cross swords with a noble?
Look, for someone who wears, like, a breast opening piece like that, you're just asking to get skewered.
Very well. I accept your challenge. No! How could this?
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me? Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start. I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight.
Like Yuri wants any of that, Cumore!
I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
I think he just wants you dead.
There's only one thing I want from you.
Then what might that... No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast! I am Cumore, a captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become Commandant! I beg you, spare my life! Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
Bye! Uh-oh. Oh no! The boyfriend caught him!
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
The boyfriend caught you!
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting, down at the lake.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes, it's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing!
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing. I really don't get kids.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Oh? So, Twitch chat says Cumore is a bad word. I'm certain he made his own outfit.
Shut up. Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
There's Patty.
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad, they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight, I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain!
Understood.
Sir!
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal.
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law.
Why is this suddenly blocked?
But I'm confused. It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
You never know. Someday I might turn my blade on you.
You'd never do something like that without a reason.
Shadowing.
If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a hurry.
No, I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want. Traveling with you, I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is... here's to the road ahead.
Thanks.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
we're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez. Huh? There are fewer knights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you. Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean?
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Paul Estrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Maristella or recover my memory.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
You're awkward! Okay, that was weird. Alright, hold on a second, I need to... Not triggering something, and I need it to trigger, so... And... like a weird frame rate issue when I walk in this particular zone has a frame.
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
It's complicated, alright? Miss Chesterton? Bouncy, bouncy! A to the L? Freshly squeezed from the udders of yours truly. Why? Why does this quest exist? Why does this quest exist? Who wrote this? I thought this was a good idea. Aggressive bark. A book filled with complicated formulas, theories, everything about male bonding. What? Hey, that's a very interesting translation there. That's a yowie.
Good day.
Ah, are you going to the Wiesent of Cardos?
Yes, we are. Why do you ask?
The Imperial Knights have sealed off passage through Cardos. It's not just here. They've set up blockades at all of the routes through the mountains.
Blockades? Why would they?
I don't know all the details, but I heard that it has something to do with some danger in Nordopolica.
What should we do? We need to get to Nordopolica before the new moon.
I wish I could help, but they wouldn't even let me through, and I have a travel permit.
Are you a member of the Fortunes Market?
Yes.
How'd you get your permit?
The Empire issues travel permits to Fortunes Market so that its members can travel wherever they want. At least, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right, but the Imperial Knights wouldn't let me go any further. I'm going back to Mantake, since there's no way to get around them.
Should we go back to Mantake and chill out too?
What are we gonna do?
Do you think Flynn ordered the blockades?
I couldn't say. Either way, we can't afford to be stuck here for much longer.
Yes, it'll be a lot of trouble if we miss the new moon.
But I don't think they'd let us through, even if we asked nicely.
Well, to be honest, we can go take a look and think about how to get in. The hard part will only come once we've gotten inside.
What do you mean, once we've gotten inside?
They set up blockades to make it hard to get out of the mountains. Getting inside shouldn't be nearly as tough. I think that much is safe to assume.
Well then, should we go back to Mantake to do some final preparations?
No, we're fine. Let's go like we are.
It's fine.
The Flynn Brigade.
So that's the blockade?
Yeah, looks like it was Flynn's brigade's doing after all. But what are those monsters doing here?
Perhaps they've been tamed by the Knights?
This brigade is reminding me of Flynn less and less. What the hell is Flynn doing with his knights anyway?
With hardcore tactics like this, there ain't any doubt in my mind this has something to do with the talk of Bellius engineering the Great War.
So how do we get past this checkpoint?
Huh? Seriously? Let's do that. And then?
What could they be talking about?
Old man, do you mind keeping it down?
Sorry. Now that sounds like fun. How about this?
What the hell? Stop it! Settle down!
Let's go now.
Hey, don't leave this old man behind.
What the? Come back, you!
I forgot what the
Yuri
360.
Lowell.
I forgot what this 360 version did. Was it like Rita who set up the distractions?
See ya. Have fun.
What did the 360 do? I forget.
That was pretty slick, old man.
What are you saying? That was all thanks to Patty. Humans work a lot harder when they get rewarded, don't they?
Rewarded? What are you talking about?
That's our little secret. It's just between us, right, Patty?
So annoying.
What did she promise? Her face!
It's our little secret.
Oh my god.
What is that nonsense?
It's probably some useless promise of theirs. Anyway, let's keep moving.
Only the Empire has enough power to cut off all the ways in and out of a whole town.
Well, the Guild's power is totally different. The Union would never try something like this.
It's the Empire's style, crush problems with everything they've got. What are they after? Who do they think they are, sealing off all the roads like this?
I think the answer to that lies in Nordopolica. We should hurry before we're caught.
Oh, there are new enemies in here.
Battle mode activated.
And of course I didn't bring.
Does this?
Ooh, goes wolf! Yes.
Incandescent locust, annihilate the flame before
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse! Strength, dwell in this place. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. How about sorry.
I'm just getting started.
I suppose I could try.
Ha, 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 ha!
Come and face me.
Oh, Caprice, subpassing waters!
Shine. Grant, oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
We're done. Yeah,
So what was that deal you were talking about?
A deal? What sort of deal? With who?
You said something about a deal with the old man when we were in Kados.
Don't
tell me you forgot.
No. I haven't forgotten.
She forgot. So it's a secret, is it?
I'll tell you, Yuri, since I can trust you.
I appreciate it.
If he works hard here, I'll teach him Judy's measurements.
You really know how his mind works, don't you?
It's not exactly a mystery.
What's up? Shouldn't we be hurrying along?
Hey, you're not as young as you used to be. Let's take it easy.
Seconded.
Well, what do you mean?
Like, oh, what? Of course. Why would it be anything else? But also, oh my god.
It looks like they aren't following us.
That was pretty fun.
Hey, this is no game. Seriously.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Combining Patty's brain with my technique.
2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, but they went and sealed off a dangerous place like this just to isolate Nordopolica. These guys mean business.
Seriously, even bringing monsters to help?
Whatever they're doing, it can't be good.
I can't believe that Flynn would order something like this.
Hey, what kind of person is Flynn?
He's Yuri's friend. I've heard they've known each other since they were children.
Sometimes orders coming down from the top don't make sense. The meaning can get lost going down the chain of command. When a brigade gets big and famous enough, things can start to get out of hand.
You certainly know a lot about these things. Makes sense for someone in Altosk.
Things can end up like that no matter what the organization.
What worries me is how much of a hand Flynn had in all this.
I'm sure we'll get a good understanding of that as soon as we can get to Nordopolica.
That's right.
But we should be on our guard, even though I find it hard to believe that they've conquered Nordopolica by force.
Yeah, I think the Palestrale would have a problem with that.
Sorry, Rita. You won't get much time to investigate the Air Krene.
Ugh, oh well. I don't have much choice. It'd be bad if they caught up to us.
Exactly. Come on, let's get going.
Yuri sure is enthusiastic.
He won't say it, but I reckon he's just worried about his friend.
Do Flynn and Yuri really have that strong of a bond?
Well, you could call it strong, I guess. Or maybe... What? Are you jealous?
Yay!
I'll have to hold a strategic meeting to stop Yuri from being snatched away from me.
Oh my god! Game! It's promoting the gays
Sorry,
and
but
lesbians.
you're going bye-bye.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Holy power, come to me! Just grant us your favor. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Grant them thy undefiled purity. Come back and
Try not to take too long, okay?
Sure. It's completely inactive now, and it was overflowing so much before. Is that how the air was controlled? How could a monster do something like that?
Is that air Krene safe now?
We'll be in trouble if air shoots out of it like before.
It doesn't look like you have to worry about that.
So why'd the air suddenly shoot out before?
That's what's puzzling me.
Maybe it was just a natural phenomenon?
The probability of that is low at best. If that was the case, it should be emitting air at regular intervals.
If air were emitted that frequently, it'd have an effect on the environment.
Like how the plants grew so unnaturally in Cave Mock.
Looks pretty normal around here to me.
So perhaps something else interfered with the air Krene and caused it to discharge air? What could do that? Only a formula or Blastia could affect air like that.
Like Japanese repeating.
Damn, that would be our fan club. Seems like these knights are just as dedicated as the captain himself. Rita, let's go. Are you done looking at the air Krene?
Just let me think a little more.
If you just need time to think, you'll have plenty of time once we've gotten out of here.
All right. If the air Krene was disturbed by...
Did you figure anything out?
It's still too early to say. I've got some leads, but it's nothing I can be sure of yet.
Well, make sure and let us know when you've nailed it down.
I will.
All right, let's head out.
And it'll probably involve you.
They got us from behind.
Our ties to each other will save us!
Hey!
Thanks, Raven!
Get out of here! All right, who's next? Now this is my style. Shining Fang! Get out of here!
I'm just getting started.
Oh, I guess I should beat things up as I leave. Well,
Don't hurt us now.
You like that? Take this! No way! You can't win! Take this! No way! Take this! You like that? You're supposed to have.
oh, this looks like Brigade, and also I don't know. Is that Swan? No, I don't think those are Swan colors. I think.
You can't win.
Or I don't know. Or that's like the default colors for like knights without any like captain.
The sign of victory! Okay, these are the threads that we...
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Bang! Severing Bang! Destruction! All right, who's next?
Yes, take a nice long nap.
Basic.
Man, could you be any weaker?
One shot should do.
Transform!
We're not done yet. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Take this!
Is that your best? Nurse!
Alright, who's next? Shining Eagle!
Risky bet! Come back and try again.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Chance will take its course. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Risky bet. Nurse! And
You like that? Crushing Eagle!
Crescent Moon!
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
This power will make
A new skill under my... Ooh, they look scary. First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
No way! Take that!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
That's over.
And that sure got wasted.
Take cover.
Huh. Guess it's only natural they're guarding this end, too.
Patty, do you have any ideas for getting through? Raven, can you do something like you did before?
Best not to press your luck when the knights are taking their work so seriously.
They don't look that serious from here.
I say, woe is me!
How has our illustrious Schwann Brigade ever been reduced to playing backup for Flynn?
Oh, I guess they are the Schwann Brigade.
Enough complaining. If you don't like it, we better produce some results.
There they are! Capture them!
They found us!
What is this?
You three, don't let him escape! If it isn't Mr. Yuri Lowell!
Hey, LeBlanc. It's been a while.
And Your Highness!
What are we gonna do?
Oh well. Here goes nothing.
Wait!
Attention!
Yes, sir!
Not sure what's going on, but now's our chance.
Huh? Whoa!
Raven, what did you do?
It's nothing. Enough standing around. They'll catch up in no time if we don't get moving.
We can't miss this chance.
Yeah, let's head for Nordopolica, quick.
be real. All Tales games have dumb characters.
Here we go.
But we love them anyway.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse! Chance will take its course. Ready, cast!
Sorry for being so strong.
Ah! Go away, birds!
This looks easy. I guess I'll go easy on them.
What are those? They're really cute, but I'm gonna have to kill them now. Ah!
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Alright, who's next? I got no time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
God damn it, Yuri, make curry. No! God damn it, I'm not even touching them! I hate this!
Man, could you be any weaker?
I guess I'll go
Birds!
easy on them.
Take this!
Set your best. Ready? Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Is that it?
Estelle, no, you don't need to do nurse! Estelle!
Let's go.
Oh man, look at that blockade going on there. Got Flint and Schwann brigades hanging around here. That's cool.
Not as many knights as I'd have guessed.
Yeah, security looks normal even with all the commotion after the tournament.
It did sound like they had their hands full with the monsters that managed to escape.
Yeah, but it's too quiet. Especially compared to the checkpoints back at Katos. I think Raven's got it right. The Knights are up to something, and I don't like it.
But it looks like we can stay in town as long as we don't stand out.
So we'll meet with Bellius on the evening of the new moon, which happens to be tonight.
Let's stop by the inn to freshen up and then go see about meeting her. I'm finally gonna be able to get rid of the Don's letter.
Patty, what are you doing hiding over there?
Don't you remember? A lot of things happened the last time she was here. Come on out. It'll be okay.
Is it all right for me to be with you guys for just a little longer?
Huh? Sure. We don't mind, do we?
Right. It'd probably be best if we stuck together until we left town.
I have a feeling that even if we parted ways here, we'd still end up meeting again real soon. So basically, there's no difference between us being together or not.
I really don't get that logic.
I'm sure you're all heading in the direction of the Maristella.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
In other words,
In other words, you want to come with us, right?
rather than traveling by myself, traveling with you guys is more profitable.
If you want to come, then come. At this point, I really don't mind an extra travel companion or two.
That's the spirit.
I wonder if Flynn's already here somewhere.
And then we're back to Troy Baker.
Do you think?
When we finish up all our business here, I've got a few things I want to ask that guy.
When you do, take me with you.
Eyes before we... Like, material. I think Raven needs. Uh-oh, I'm out of bear skins now. Okay, I need to like get on that flag. I think after I do Nordopolica I can do that. I have free roam back on the ship, so. I think I can get bear skin from anything too, so I could go hunt for some bears. Alright, everybody's got something. I can. I'm sorry, I keep coming back because I'm like, wait, there's still more things. And it's like, I don't know what all these skills do. I just want more skills.
Is everyone ready to go?
Sure. You're shaking, Carol.
Confronting the big cheese of a major guild about his involvement with the Great War is pretty intimidating.
Come on, he's a normal person, just like us. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Normal.
What?
Carol, you just don't know when to give up, do you?
My, Patty, you've got nerves of steel.
You're sure the brave one, Missy. I'm impressed.
I'm just doing my best to be strong.
You don't have to come if you don't want to, Estelle.
I can't back down anymore. I don't want to. I want to know about myself, about who I really am.
Sounds like you're ready to go.
So then, let's go see Bellius.
Just my imagination?
Uh-oh. Alright, oh. Are there bears in the Koi Woods? Back to the Weason of Colic will be blocked off.
We've come to meet with Bellius.
You're... Oh, weren't you the emissary sent by Don Whitehorse?
Yep, it's a bit urgent, so if you wouldn't mind letting me through.
You may enter. However, I must ask the rest of you to withdraw.
What? But why? Are you trying to say we can't be trusted or something?
I'm afraid that is what it amounts to.
But you can trust that we'll be even more tight-lipped than a giant clam. For sure.
Let them pass.
Duce, but
I have spoken.
Now that's more like it.
Yes, Duce. I ask only that you not speak of anything you see here to anyone.
Not speak of what we see? Why not?
This is one of Palestrale's guild laws.
Okay then, we promise.
Our leader, Bellius, is waiting just ahead.
Hey! What's going on?
Everybody still here?
Yes.
A monster!
And here I had secret hopes we'd get a gourmet meal out of this. Wasn't expecting a trap.
This isn't a trap. She is...
Bellius?
The very same. I am Bellius, Duce of Nordopolica, and founder of Palestrale.
Didn't see this coming.
So you can speak our language as well.
You encountered Phaeroh some time ago, did you not? I would not think then that our ability to use your tongue should come as a surprise.
So you're an Antilocheia too?
That is so.
Then the ancient race that built this city was...
My brethren and I.
If this city was built hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that would mean...
Indeed, we have governed this city for ages.
Wow, that's amazing!
Good old Don. How nice of him to keep me in the dark on this.
And who might you be?
A humble servant of Don Whitehorse. I've got a letter for you from him. I've known that old badger too long to be surprised by who he knows. But just how are you connected?
I am indebted to him for his assistance during the Great War.
The Great War? So the rumors that you were one of the masterminds behind it are true?
Well, I did participate in the war. However, I never exceeded that which my duty as an Intellicheia required. I was not a mastermind of anything.
The Great War was fought against the Intellicheia.
At any rate, my acquaintance with the Don dates from those times. I have long lamented that a man of his talent was not born instead as one of my race.
That's the first I've heard the old man had anything to do with the Great War.
It is a subject he takes little pleasure in discussing. The Don has requested my mediation in the current trouble with Phaeroh. It would seem that even a man of his strength cannot stand against my brother's assault upon his city. Such a request cannot lightly be brushed aside. I shall offer my assistance for the time being.
Glad to see you're so reasonable.
So some of you tear down cities and some of you run guilds. You Antilake are definitely interesting.
The same might be said of you humans, I would imagine.
Aye, that be true.
Now then, this letter is not the sole reason for your visit, is it, child of the full moon?
You know about Estelle?
We in Telekea can sense the child of the full moon.
My name is Estelise. I have to know, what exactly is the child of the full moon? Phaeroh called me an insipid poison, but what does that mean?
I know not whether your fate may be swayed by such knowledge, but...
Bellius, listen.
Judith?
Is there something of which I should be aware?
Phaeroh is...
What the hell's all that racket?
At last, we found you, Antilakea! Leader of monsters! Origin of evil!
Tyson! Boss!
Well, if it isn't Carol and friends, you've got some twisted tastes hanging out with freaks like this! Keeping monsters to use in your Colosseum? You're an enemy of humanity, and now you die!
You're pretty barbaric for a friend of Carol's.
Who the hell is this little brat?
Unfortunately, I don't give my name to rapscallions.
Oh, savage!
As if I really care.
Where's Nan?
Curious, huh? She should be leading the raid on the remaining monsters in the Colosseum about now.
Did I get David Vincent back for Tyson?
We Hunting Blades give no quarter to any who would obstruct the justice we mete out, humans or no. If you won't attack, then I'll make the first move, beast!
It seems these men will not be stayed, lest I take arms against them.
Also, it looks like they didn't get Travis Willingham back for what's his face here too.
It is asking
Clint.
much of you, but please help Nats.
What about you?
I am not to be outdone by mere humans.
Gotcha. Let's get out of here.
Good luck.
Who do they think they are? What a bunch of total clods.
I thought the Knights were the ones who had business in Nordopolica.
I never would have guessed we'd end up running into the Hunting Blades.
What are they all doing here?
Don't know exactly, but you can be sure it's got to do with Bellius.
Could it be that the Knights, I mean Flynn, came because of Bellius as well?
We'll have to ask the Duce. For now, though, we gotta see if we can get things under control.
Oh shit, hi!
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Without repeat out again.
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball!
Try soul shine.
Photon! Let them thy undefiled purity!
Splash!
Transform!
Photon!
I'll finish it!
Flickering blaze burn! Fireball! Oh, guess we're done.
try? Come and face me! Power to try soul shine! Hold on! Oh, caprice! Soul shine!
Annihilate the river before me!
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Patty with her 20 health!
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me!
Alright, who's next?
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Phaeroh!
Draconian slash!
Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash! The sign of victory!
Battle mode activated!
Oh, incandescent locus! Annihilate the vulgar before me! No way!
Take this! That's enough! You're done!
Stars caprice of innocent waters! Champagne!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Undefiled purity! Take that! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
This is it!
That was a breeze! Don't get sloppy!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Grant them thy undefiled purity! Splash! Oh, din of this modest land! Starblast! That's an attack! Now my clothes are all dirty!
Oh no, you made Rita's clothes dirty!
This is it! You're done! Let's go. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Such power! Shall I heal you?
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Shining Eagle!
Uh-oh.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse! Oh, brilliant angels,
You're
grant
like
us
not
your favor!
gang up on me?
Are you okay?
Holy shit, man.
Smile of wavering darkness!
I hate the freaking ones with the lances.
Brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Nurse!
Take that!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant... Victory is a whirling tide!
And then Yuri fails
Finish
to make
that
curry.
one.
This is awful. Could Nan have done this?
You alright?
Nats has gone to defend the Colosseum from the hunting blades. Please, you gotta help him.
Wait, If only we'd come sooner.
This is not the time for regrets.
We've got to go help that Nats guy.
Yeah, which means going up.
There's a save spot because, let me tell you, I want to save. Okay, I guess we're not saving. Okay, we're just gonna go in and die.
The Colosseum is now under the authority of the Hunting Blades. Withdraw immediately!
Nan! You've got to stop!
Carol, what are you doing here?
You know that fights between guilds are strictly forbidden by the Union.
What are you talking about? This job was commissioned to us directly by the Union itself.
What? Harry, what are you doing here?
God damn it, Harry! You had to go and make things hairy!
Hey, isn't that someone from the Union we met in Dongrest?
That's the Don's grandson, Harry.
The Don's grandson?
Just what in blazes is going on here, son?
You're under the same orders from the Don yourself, right? To locate Apathea?
No?
Sure, but what does that have to do with all the commotion here?
Judith! What's the matter?
There!
Nats!
Come on!
Damn it! I wasn't done with them!
Wait! I thought I ordered you to withdraw!
Raven is with them, and he's an ally. Let them be.
Nan!
Aw, down to your last friend? Why not play with us for a while?
More of Bellius's minions, huh?
We're brave Vesperia!
I don't care how brave you are. Death to those who side with the monsters!
Let's eliminate them!
My magic hunger!
Oh, she's in critical mode! That's the best one. I think that's the best form for her, actually.
Here.
And that's like RNG, like she'll get it. Like that has the lowest chance of getting it.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Just want us
Not bad.
Man, these guys are just going crazy.
Looks like we got here in time.
You must be a healer. You've saved me.
I wonder if Bellius is okay.
The answer is no.
Duce!
Nats, you are unhurt. You would yet challenge me, humans?
Your kind is the root of all evil.
The root of evil, Bellius? Well, you got it all wrong. Just look.
All monsters serve evil. They must be hunted down. It is up to us. To the hunting blades.
These idiots have got rocks for brains.
You monsters are all alike.
Judy!
Duce!
Estono!
you.
You mustn't. Your power is...
No. What can this mean? She reacted to Estelle's formula? But this is...
What's going on?
I was too late. What have I done?
If this keeps up, it'll bring down the Colosseum.
Duce Bellius! Please control yourself! Duce!
We have no choice but to try and stop her with force.
But we're dead if we hold anything back against someone like this.
I can't believe this!
But it doesn't look like we have a choice.
Bellius.
Estelle, wake up!
Right.
Here she comes!
Kill or be killed, huh? Sorry, but I'm not getting killed here.
What is my power? The poison that Phaeroh talked about.
Live!
Yeah, this is difficult.
I won't hold back. That's the only way, right?
Release me! I'm sorry! Crossing in!
Yeah,
Release! Take this! This is it! Make your strike! I'm sorry!
Should we be getting started?
Make your
I'm not finished. Come to me. First aid. I'm okay.
God damn it, I love the Entelekea music.
I'm sorry.
Your brilliant angels grant us your favor. Nurse!
Take this! Run!
Oh, brilliant angels grant us your favor.
I'm sorry!
Nurse!
Take this! Run!
Take this!
Destruction!
Oh, din of this modest land!
Destruction field!
By the way, this is a secret mission. It's really easy. Just turn back the lamps.
Holy power, come to me!
With a fire attack, obviously.
My power is gone! Strike! Now!
Actually, I'll strike when you're not over limit.
Make yourself true! You can't run!
Holy power, come to me!
I'll blow you away! Run!
Angels grant us your favor.
Ah! 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 Jesus Christ!
I'm using this. Holy power, come to me!
No good!
Oh, well, I just wasted the over limit bar. Oh!
Should we be getting started?
Run!
You know, when I initially played this, and I didn't notice because I'm bad at awareness. I'm bad at being aware of things, okay?
You're dead!
You did well.
Is it over?
It's my fault.
Well, I mean, I figured it out the next time I attempted it and was like, wait a minute, I don't need to kill them both.
I'm not done yet.
Now everything is sad. Oh no, I died. I didn't win that fight. I was like, wait. Also, now it's sad. Everything is sad.
It's over.
Duce, no!
What now? I never thought this would happen.
I'm sorry. I...
Worry not. You were thinking only of saving me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just...
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others. Now, go to Phaeroh, if you would learn of your destiny.
To Phaeroh?
There is much I owe you. Do not harbor a grudge toward these people.
Duce! No!
Wait! No, I beg you, don't go! Bellius, farewell.
Here comes the plot twist.
Is this the same as what was in the case from the ghost ship?
An apatheia!
What does that mean?
Convey my soul, this cyano ciel, to my ally, Don Whitehorse.
So, this must have been what Harry meant.
Humans, we'll be taking that stone.
Is this what you guys were after? Hope you don't think we'll just let it go.
Then, we'll just have to pound on you until you do.
That's enough! Everyone throw down your weapons!
Damn, look who's here.
You! Take anyone still standing in the Colosseum into custody.
We're gonna wind up in chains if we don't blow this scene.
But we haven't done anything to warrant being arrested.
I don't think they'd have any trouble cooking up a reason to put us behind bars.
You're right. Escape is our best option.
I've secured an escape! Hurry!
Okay, we're getting out of here for now.
No, I don't want to go anywhere. My power... It really is a poison. I thought I could help her, but I only brought about her death. I couldn't save her.
What are you doing?
There, you saved me, didn't you?
What? But I...
Let's move.
Okay.
Wait!
Bellius, how could something like this happen?
there was still so much we needed to ask.
Yeah. Think of all the knowledge that only an Entelakea would have.
Not to mention her perspective as the Duce of Palestrale. Why couldn't we have met her sooner?
Yuri...
Hey, the shop's still open? Cool! Let's go buy stuff. Life bottles, because I'm bad. Like... Why is miso so expensive? Holy...
This place is swarming with knights.
We've no choice but to go out through the harbor then.
But what if the harbor's blockaded too?
Well, the Wiesent of Kados is blocked off.
Kados?
If we have to get out of here, I'd say breaking out through the harbor is our best bet.
Kados?
Ah! Escaping by sea might be better, yes!
Exactly. Sorry, Patty, but can I ask you to pilot the ship?
Aye aye, leave it to me. Time to show you what I can do.
Poor Tokunaga. He has no job now.
I hope it's actually got a new Ceres Blastia, though.
Perfect. Then I'll handle the Blastia. Hey, where's the old man?
You don't need to worry about him. He'll turn up soon enough.
Right. He's the sort of guy who shows up as soon as you start to feel relieved he's gone.
Yuri Lowell, this is the end of the line. Lady Esteles, you must return with us. Captain Flynn is worried about you.
But I...
Estelle's not going back with you.
He's my woman!
All right, let's hurry to the harbor.
Nice of these knights standing around not stopping us. Uh-oh.
Flynn.
Looks like we can't put one over on this guy.
Return Lady Esteles and the stone.
Flynn, what do you want with the Apatheia?
So the knights are trying to get a hold of this thing too.
That's why the hunting blades were here.
It's like what that guy in Jormungand said. The Apatheia brings only chaos to humanity. So it's true.
Hand it over.
Whoa, is he serious?
Just what the hell are you doing?
Slap him, Yuri!
Using the military to get control of the city? That's taking things a bit far.
Slap him!
Maybe you're carrying out your duty, but you can't just go around doing everything by force.
Also, I love this new camera angle swing that they're doing here. This was not in the 360 version. Like static. This is new.
Captain, awaiting orders.
I thought you were with the Knights to change things like that. I don't know why I'm the one who has to be saying this stuff. You know it full well yourself. Cat got your tongue? I mean, how's this any different from what I've come to expect from the Empire? Are you gonna follow Rago and Kumor's examples?
If I did, would you just kill me as well? Would you do away with me like you did Rago and Kumor?
Huh? What is he?
Oh.
If you go and become a villain, you won't be giving me much choice.
Yuri?
You mind saving this charming little squabble for another time? We're sort of in a hurry, right? Come on!
Captain!
What was Flynn saying about Yuri and Rago?
Save it! You men, raise the anchor!
Yeah, man. Raise the anchor.
Raven! Where did you come from?
Don't suppose it'd be too much trouble to take one more with us.
Hey, that's the guy!
This idiot.
Full speed ahead!
What's happening?
Judy?
Where's this power coming from? Is it the Ceres Blastia?
Yeah! We broke through!
The rudder handling's perfect.
What's the deal with this formula? I've never seen anything like it.
What?
We're having a light show. There's a light show going on back there.
No! Stop! Why would you?
Oh!
This is the path I have chosen.
You're that dragon freak!
Judy, wait!
Goodbye.
Judith? Why? Why?
Bye, Judy. We lose the pretty girl, we get the old man instead. What a exchange.
Our genius mage has given the Ceres Blastia her undivided attention. Sounds like the core on the new Blastia is pretty much totaled.
It's a good thing we had that merchant lady change the Ceres Blastia for us.
That's Kaufman for you. She always goes above and beyond in keeping her word.
So luckily we still have the old Blastia around. Either way, looks like we'll be drifting out here for now.
Looks that way.
I'm worried about the ship's heading. I'll go check it out.
What are Carol and Estelle up to?
They're a bit down in the dumps. Why don't you go check in on them?
You'd probably be better at cheering them up, old man.
You know I'm not cut out for that stuff.
Guess I've had a hand in dampening the mood around here too. Might as well see how they're doing. I knew Judy's secret would get out someday, but not like this. A little heads up would have been nice. I don't know what to think about anything anymore.
So many things to deal with. I'm a little mixed up. Sorry for dragging you around, Repeat. Right. There's nothing else to be sorry about after all these years. Okay, so what should we start with? Before anything else, we'll need to have the ship moving. Does it look like it'll be okay?
Oh, well, it's pretty bad.
Jeez, this isn't usable at all.
Damn it. I can't believe that Judith was... Why was she with us in the first place? That dragon, Baul, right? It attacked us back in Heliord, didn't it?
You've got a good memory.
That's not the sort of thing I easily forget. Do you think they were going after Estelle back then? Yes, she knew. She knew about Estelle. You didn't already know that she was that dragon freak, did you?
Yeah.
Damn it, I can't believe you!
Wow, what happened to the sound?
We all have our reasons for what we've done. You and Judy both.
You mean...
And me too, of course.
You mean Rago and Cumore? Huh. I don't care much about what happened to them. What you did may have been a crime, but if you ask me, though the severity of the crime may differ, there's no such thing as someone suspected without cause.
Are you saying the same goes for you?
Who knows? I mean, even that woman was...
Judy was a loyal member of our party. That's how it looked to me, at least.
Yeah, that's true, but... if she had just shared what she knew about the Child of the Full Moon, and about the Entelekea, Estelle's problems might already have been solved by now.
It depends, doesn't it? Phaeroh told her she was poison after all.
You know, it's possible she knew where Phaeroh was from the very beginning.
Yeah, maybe so.
Either way, I'll never forgive her for breaking that Blastia.
Well then, if Judy comes back, you can feel free to beat her up.
She's not coming back.
I couldn't say.
I was okay with taking out bad people on my own, but I couldn't tell the others. Not before with Estelle, and not now. I gotta face up to the choices I've made. It's been weighing on Carol, too. Who knows what'll happen to brave Vesperia?
Ah, there you are, boy.
You sure have your own way of doing things, old man. Then again, I guess it's your only redeeming quality.
Hey, way to hurt a man's feelings. I've got a ton of redeeming qualities.
That's one list you can just keep to yourself.
I have to tell you, I was so surprised to find out that Bellius was that beast. Sorry, I mean Entelekea, was it?
Yeah, but it seems like the story about her engineering the Great War was a lie.
Probably just an excuse the Empire made up for them to invade Nordopolica.
Maybe, yeah. So is that the Don's grandson? How'd he end up here anyway?
This idiot got fed false information by Leviathan's Claw and acted without thinking.
I heard that an ally of the Dons had been captured by a monster, and I thought I'd come to save him. And then, I heard that the monster possessed Apatheia, so...
They said that Bellius had been captured?
Apparently that's what Leviathan's Claw said. So they went down there with the hunting blades to kill the monster.
And that monster was actually Bellius, so even though you got the Apatheia, the ally you were supposed to save ended up dying.
Nice job, Harry.
Yeah.
You need to learn to take things slower. Check your information before you rush out all ready for battle.
Damn it! What the hell do you know?
Things like this happen, I guess. Having the Don for a grandfather puts a lot of pressure on the boy.
Anyone with a grandfather like that would be expected to work their butt off, yeah.
Everyone expects too much of him, so he works hard not to let anyone down. And then things like this happen.
Palestrale's not going to be too happy about this. Even if he didn't have any choice but to fight, I doubt they'll take that for an excuse.
That Nats guy should forgive us, I think.
That would be nice, but Nats isn't the Duce. It's the others in the guild we have to worry about.
Well, I don't know how to get out of this mess. For now, I'm going to take him to see the Don. Take the ship to Dongrest as soon as it's working again, would you?
Gotcha.
I actually do know how to get out of this, but an eye for an eye. It's a matter between guilds, after all.
How's the ship heading?
Apparently we're being pushed north by the current.
I see. Sorry for making you come all the way out here with us.
Don't worry about it. This was my plan from the beginning anyway.
Well, I'm happy that we've got someone who knows how to pilot a ship, but you've got to go treasure hunting to get your memory back, right?
That's okay. I'm just gonna take it easy. Life's longer than a bright red eel's ear or a slimy eel's body.
Well, that's better than living life fast and recklessly.
Besides, it ain't bad being here with you, Yuri.
I'm glad to hear that.
When I think about that, I start feeling like maybe my past doesn't really matter.
But that doesn't mean you're gonna quit searching for your memories, does it?
I'd like to know more about my grandfather, so I can figure out what I'm going to do in the future, and how I should think about the name Eifried.
I see. Then I guess you can't stay with us forever, huh?
But I've realized that there are many more good things when I'm with others than when I'm by myself. So, when my memory returns, I'd like to travel with all of you again.
Yeah, if we get the chance, that might not be a bad idea.
When that time comes, maybe Judy can also.
I don't know. Judy has her own reasons for not being able to be with us. I hope your reasons haven't changed by then, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuri!
What's the matter? You look more serious than usual.
Yeah, I was just thinking about how hard it is to put a guild together. I thought things might go okay since I was with you guys, but...
Have you lost faith in your ability to lead the guild?
No, not at all! I'm working as hard as I can.
Alright, then I'll borrow from your attitude and do the best I can too.
Hey, Yuri, can I ask you something?
Yeah?
Is it true that you killed Rago and Cumor?
It's true.
How could you keep that from me?
I kept meaning to tell you. I'm sorry.
Even though I think it's bad. You don't regret killing them, do you?
Yeah, I don't.
I just don't know. Flynn and Estelle were trying to bring them to justice, too. Did you really have to kill them?
I think there are some things that you have to do. Even if they're a crime. Someone has to do them. Even if it means taking the blame.
Maybe so, but even still...
I just did what had to be done. You shouldn't force yourself to try to accept what I did.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
I don't see anything at all. After what happened to Belius, and with Judith breaking our Blastia and running away, I just don't know what to think anymore.
Oh yeah?
And then you went and cut your arm like that.
That was painful.
It's not funny.
But you healed me.
I couldn't just ignore you, could I? I can't just ignore someone who's injured in front of me.
So what are you all rattled about? Don't you remember? Belius said to take good care of your kind nature.
My power is the reason that the Entelekea hate me, isn't it?
What's with you being able to use magic without Blastia?
Even if I make an effort not to use my power on the Entelekea, to them, I'll still be evil. That's why Phaeroh was trying to kill me.
But Belius said you should try to meet Phaeroh, didn't she?
Yeah, in order to discover my destiny. But I wonder, is that really right? No, that can't be. I'm the one who'll decide my destiny.
Now you've got the idea.
Well, I've finished making adjustments to the Blastia.
I've checked all the other parts too. Everything's ready.
That's great! We'll be able to use the boat again!
If you don't mind, I'd like to bring Harry back to Dongris first.
We need to head to Dongris too.
Right! We've got to deliver Belius's Apatheia.
Why don't you let old Raven take care of that for you? What do you say?
We couldn't ask that of you.
Oh, that hurts. Still can't trust me after all we've been through, huh?
It wasn't a formal request, but I feel we should honor Belius's dying wish. It would be unjust if we didn't deliver it.
Yeah. Besides, we're also at fault for Belius ending up like she did. We've gotta own up to what we've done. The Dawn also might know why everyone wants these Apatheias so badly.
He was trying to get his hands on one too, don't forget.
If we can learn more about the Apatheia, we might find out why Flynn's been using such extreme measures.
Well then, I'll make sure to set things up with the Don for you.
Really?
A wiser man than I once said, even chance acquaintances are decreed by destiny. If it's meant to be, I don't mind putting in the effort for brave Vesperia.
I'm going to meet with the Don, too.
You too, Rita?
A lot has happened, and I get the feeling it's all connected to this Apatheia somehow. So...
It was the Don that told us to go find the Apathea in the first place. He just might have something up his sleeve.
So Rita, you're with us as far as Dongrest?
I'm going to Dongrest too.
Because going with us is profitable? Well, as long as you're piloting the ship. This works out well for us too.
The voice changing.
It's not just that. I'm going because it sounds like there might be clues about my memory in Dongrest. Didn't you say that the Dawn in Dongrest was a friend of Ifried's?
Oh yeah, I was talking about how Ifried and the Don worked together when they fought the Empire.
Then the Dawn might be able to give me some clues about my memory.
Well, if that's the case, then let's travel together.
Jeez, that old geezer sure is popular. I hope he doesn't get so busy that he faints.
That only leaves Estelle.
I think she needs some time alone.
I agree.
I wonder when we'll see Judith again. Hey, once we've delivered the Apathea, let's go see if we can find her.
That's not a bad idea. Besides, she broke the guild laws, and you know we can't just let that slide.
Yuri, you broke some guild laws too.
Right. At least not without hearing her reason.
But first up is Dongrest.
There'll be a stretch of beach along the southern edge of Tolbikia where we can lay anchor. I'd wager that'd put us as close to Dongrest as we could hope.
Okay, sounds like we've got our destination.
Alright, we're not going there though. We're gonna go loop back around because I want to do all the side quests. I'm not gonna do Dongrest until next time I stream. I'm just gonna do a couple of side quests. Hey, it actually put me where I need to be. Excellent. Also gonna try and see if I can pick up Imperials. Only 2 side quests, and then there's like trying to see if I can get more materials to make that special flag. Bomb over here. Still so excited to go rooming with Rita! Ed. Getting lectured by a little kid. Oh yeah, I get a free rest. there are bears I can murder.
I won't lose!
All right, who's
Wonderful.
next?
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
Come on already!
I will find a way to get through.
We will make our own way through.
We will create our own path to follow.
You all are too into this.
I don't think I ever gotten that one. Oh, I don't know if there are bears to murder in here.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Huh, not bad.
Punishing smack! Not too shabby, huh?
I don't think there are bears for me to murder on this side. Okay. Well, you know what? I still need to do. All the bears are gone!
I'll do my best.
Reaper
All right, who's next?
You must do better than that.
Oh, sharpened rage. Run through that which blocks our future.
That's what happens when I get.
Oh, I can't go through there yet either. Okay, Well, I could still try to get those 8-man codes. Bears, that's a problem. Still haven't removed that. Those things carry them.
Let's eliminate them.
Yep. Okay.
On breath. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, power that tries so.
One coat!
This looks easy.
Let me at him!
Oh, yeah. Okay. Endurance barrier.
That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah,
God damn it.
I won't lose!
Oh, caprice of innocent
Oh, power that
waters.
tries souls shine. Photon.
Are you done already?
I feel this power!
Let's eliminate them.
Alright! Stretch and strain! This? Nah, this isn't...
Alright, 2 coats. I gotta go get bears. Or just get attacked by birds. That's cool too.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Whoa, okay, Estelle!
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Calm down, Estelle!
Easy.
I have to stop by Phaeroh now or something? Without being attacked by random things, that'd be... Alright, I think I need to stop by Capitorum. So, let's... Ooh, wait, I want free stuff. So, PS3... Well, I don't want to keep saying PS3 version. Talk to... What's his name from this adventure? Well, it said Koi Woods and also the Weezin Akado, so I gotta go through that cave again. God damn. If I can even do that. Which gives you stuff when you beat Giganto monsters now. Okay, there are 8. Oh, skip. Thank you. Murdering bears, Capitorum bears, no, stop, bad.
We'll destroy them in no time. Oh yeah, okay.
The sign of victory! I just keep getting...
There would be bears on the other continent where Dongress is and all that forest, but I don't think there is any. Not triggering, so I guess it comes later? What? Okay, I guess it's not happening right now. Says he's supposed to be here, but... Whatever. I need to go this way anyway. Daddy gets to learn a new skill in Heliord.
This looks easy.
Don't get careless.
Ha,
ha,
ha!
Shining Fang!
Din of this modest land.
All right, who's next?
Come on, let's keep going.
Hey, seriously, why are there no bears on this side of the map? Oh, ooh, I can't... I didn't know that was an option.
wasn't supposed to happen.
The sign of victory!
You'll be gone soon enough.
A bear! A bear! Murder the bear!
You must be better than din of this modest land. Oh, power that tries souls shine.
Incandescent locus, annihilate the vulgar before they
Power that tries souls shine. Time.
Oh, caprice of innocent waters! I found your weak spot!
Powhammer.
Oh, din of this modest land!
Let's go.
One bear skin. Need more bear skin. I haven't played Vesperia in a while, so I don't know what I have over here. I don't want to fight these guys. I don't want to fight them.
Wait, you like that? Get out of here! You're gone!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
A bear hiding somewhere around here. Wow! Bears! Bears! Oh, I...
Let's eliminate them!
How's this?
You must do better than this.
You can't win.
You're like getting killed out there when I'm not...
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
No bears!
Wolf strike! Not bad.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
This looks easy.
Don't
Bear!
get careless.
Bear!
Get out of here!
Oh shit, Gale Dog.
Oh, din of this modest land!
Dispel.
Descartes!
Holy power, come to me. First aid. Oh, brilliant angels.
Wonderful!
Out of my way!
Nurse.
Grant them thy undefiled purity!
Splash. Starstruck.
Those are not bear skins! I'm trying! He didn't give me any! Bastard!
I'll do my best. Oh, power that tries souls shine. Time. Oh, source of illness, be gone. Dispel.
That bear had no skin to give me. I'm mad. Oh. Ambushed? Oh no. Those are not bears!
Should we be getting started?
All my heart, baby. All my love. Get out of here!
Brilliant! Little big shot. That's where it hurts. Anyone with a spine to face us? A new skin.
Nope, nope, nope. Where have all the bears is gone!
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Not bears!
Shining Fang!
That's an attack? Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! Okay, let's go.
Ah, I hate fighting these.
Prepare to meet your doom!
There's a lot of them. Ah!
You like that?
No, I don't. That's why I'm running. Bye! Oh, I hate that. Why?
Sorry, but you're going
This is too much work for some bear skin.
You like that?
Brilliant angels, grant us your favor! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
You like that? Alright, who's next?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. O din of this modest land, Stone Blast!
This is bad.
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
On my way. This is it.
That's the logical.
Oh, God. Yuri's just living on the edge as an AI.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
These are not bears!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
Bye.
Help me up, I'm using this! Nurse! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Bring them back from the abyss of death! Bring them back from the abyss of death! Resurrection!
Thanks.
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
I can't believe I gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna be so. Bear? Maybe? Bear?
You'll be
Bear?
gone soon enough.
Those are no bears! No bears!
Take this!
Holy power, come to me!
Of wavering darkness!
First aid! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
We'll destroy them in no time!
We're all bats!
Get out of here! What the?
Oh, priest of innocent waters!
I can't?
No, you can't.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye!
Foul affliction, be gone! Recover!
On RNG, be nice to me.
This looks easy.
Don't let him trip you up!
I can't believe how much work it is just to get bear skins. God damn it. I only need one more. This is the most annoying thing ever. I'm gonna... God damn, I should have stopped like 30 minutes ago, but no, bear skins are hard.
You'll be gone soon enough. Azure Edge!
Oh, source of illness, be gone! I suppose not.
Man, could you be any weaker?
Don't get cocky.
I think the bats are the ones that usually have to like
Oh, source of
RNG.
illness, be gone!
Alright, we're just gonna ditch Yuri there, I guess.
Bring them back from the abyss of death!
Sorry, just leave Yuri lying there.
Let's eliminate them.
Bear!
Bring them back from the abyss of death! Resurrection! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Dweebs, are you okay? First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Resound, O cry of victory!
Bearskin! I'm done, I'm leaving, bye! Thought I needed 4 bear skins. Some shit.
Let's eliminate them.
Draconian's left!
Holy power, come to me! Innocent waters! First aid!
Bears, man. Nope, 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 nope. Go away, go away. Bye. Balls, I require the dog. I really hope to God it was 2 bear skins and not 4. I have to backtrack and do that again.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Take this!
Holy power, come to this water's land! First aid! Holy power, come to me!
You need a first aid Yuri there, not me.
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Holy power, come to me!
All right.
They know each other way too well.
Moment of truth, brace yourself, something is probably still missing. Yeah! Yes! Thank God! Doggo! 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 I got the doggo on screen, finally! That took longer than it needed. all I need. I'm done. I can stop playing Vesperia now. I have dog, and that's all that matters. Rest. Life is very much complete now. I'm happy. I'm good. Doggo is here. We're good now. I'm gonna save now. I'll save, and I'll play more Vesperia next Wednesday. Cause guess what? I gotta play Kingdom Hearts on Friday, so that's gonna be great. Things are getting awful now. We're gonna head to Dawngrass, I believe. Yes, we're going to Dawngrass. More awful things happen. I think we get Baul's, like, flying form next, too, so that's awesome. Ah, shit, yeah. Next part is gonna be a pain, but this next portion of the Oh, and then we have to take this little side journey before we even get to that final fight. Oh boy. Stuff coming up. Okay. Alright, next Wednesday. More streaming times. Thanks for stopping by. Thank God. Bear skins are too hard.